Okay, see, you really can't even see my head.
Huh?
My head. You couldn't see my head.
Is it good? You look perfectly fine. I don't know what your brain
I'm
is
being,
doing right now.
my brain is probably fried.
No, I agree with that. Okay. So with all that being said and the silliness, oh my head.
Wow.
Sorry. This wave of pain.
Heat?
Period.
Um,
Yes,
yeah, I was feeling
people.
that.
Yes, lovely people out there. We are females, and this thing
Oh, we
happens.
live?
Yes.
You generally tell me, okay, we're going live before we go live. I didn't even look up at the top to see that we were actually. Yeah, never mind.
I didn't say anything because I figured you was on your computer this time and you could see it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry,
am.
my bad.
I saw it, but I was like, maybe that's not what it means. I was.
Your brain is fried today. Yes, completely. Don't worry, you didn't say nothing outlandish or crazy. It was only 30 seconds, but I'm like, yes,
I
we're
mean, even
live.
if I did say something outlandish, it would be all right. It's me.
That is true. That is true. No, I was gonna say it, but then I said I had to wave of pain for the headache, and I was just like, I didn't say it, and I just kept going. It's
Okay,
like I am trying to power through without taking drugs.
you're being a woman.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, and okay, before I open the show, just a little rant. I was like, men ain't shit. And they think they can go through this. And we actually go through this, and they say cramps and the pain that your body goes through is basically like giving childbirth every month and equivalent to a heart attack.
You know, the sad part is women who I know who normally have like, di- they have a good, decent menstrual cycle, right? And then also have children without, who have to wait to get the epidural, right?
Hmm.
The pain, I've been told, is higher when
Yeah.
something is trying to push through.
Oh no, 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 no.
But, but because of the menstrual cycle, we're
Yeah.
more prepped.
Oh no, no, no. See, that's the thing. They that what is the article I saw? I say when you're on your menstrual cycle, you are 1 centimeter dilated, 1 centimeter
1 centimeter.
dilated,
Yeah. Yeah.
and and
That I
they
can
said
believe.
this is preparing, like you're saying, preparing you for birth. And I'm like, at this current moment of being childless, I'm kind of not mad.
It's like one of those things you're just like, so I need
Really?
to push what, where?
And how much pain for how many months that I can't stop, and I can't take the drugs that you want to give me.
And then they're going to drive me nuts for the next ever.
Hmm.
Because I could always, I know, as a daughter, okay, as a niece, as a granddaughter, right? Oh, my grandparents are all passed away, but when it was, right? I know, I know, because I can see my mother's face sometimes where she looks at me and my brothers. You know what I'm saying? It's that look of, I still love you.
No, I like I said, I gets it. It's just it's just right now I'm like, it's that finger. You know how you used to sing in church when you about to leave. You're like you gonna do that. Put that finger up. Like you can't see it
Yes,
on screen.
Lord.
Yeah,
Yeah, one of those moments. Yeah, one of those
yeah,
moments.
yeah.
My
That
fault.
was having that. Okay. Well, with that randomness out the way,
Mm,
hello, welcome to Godly Spiritual Ladies. This this is your podcast about everything and absolutely nothing in
at
church.
all.
And we do this. I am one of your co-hosts, Gwendolyn. That is,
Sheila.
and we are here because, well, we are here.
For a second though, the set again, my brain people goes
Yeah,
wherever it
we
wants to.
know.
So when she says we are here, we're here, and all I was thinking is we're here, we're queer.
The bad part was that was playing in my head too, and I had to stop.
And by the way, to the queer community, hi. We sadly are not part of it, but hi. Well, technically not really. I mean, I really couldn't tell myself. Well,
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I can get in queer situations.
Yes, you
But
would be. You would be the biggest lipstick lesbian only for the gram.
oh no, not the lesbian part. I would, dear
No,
Christian.
no. I'm saying is like that would be the only definition for you. You would be the lip gloss. That's about it.
Yo, I could be lip or butch, but the
No, you cannot be butch.
I could be butch. Nah, probably not. But anyway.
Sheila, do me a favor, watch that back because you went, I could be butch, and I'm like, that's not butch.
Yeah, I know. I had to think about it. I was like, I can't. But what I'm more saying is that me being me, would definitely be in a poly relationship. I would definitely be in a poly relationship.
Yeah, as long as they don't touch you.
Yeah, that's just me. However, it would have to be with two guys.
Yeah, I know.
And no, I'm letting the audience know. And here's the reason why. If I were ever to be in a poly relationship, okay.
You know there's a whole TV show. Wait, Sheila, you know there's a whole TV show based on you.
Yeah, I know. So I'm saying, but I'm letting the people know. So like I personally, folks, am a controlling woman. A tad bit selfish. So the idea of me sharing with another chick would be a problem. But if it was another dude with another dude, I'm game. I'm all the way game. But I can't. Vagina, penis. No. Penis, vagina, penis. Welcome to my world. That would work for me. Yeah, so I could be in that, LGBTQ, ABC type of thing, but it would definitely be poly, but it would be with me and two guys. Yeah, I could see that.
I have already established with my husband, no, fine, don't touch, I'll cut you.
Well, see, that's again, she's also one of those selfish women who like, no. But if her husband said, hey, Gwen, doll, honey, this guy wants to join us.
No.
Girl, don't even say no so quick, because I know her, okay, people? So I'm telling you right here, watch my face. Watch my face. She will give it a good thought before she says no, okay?
I will give it a good thought, but the answer will still be no. Because, see, the problem is, I will give it a thought, it'll be all up to there, and as soon as the whole touching thing starts, that's what I'm going to be no. Mine, no. Don't touch what's mine. I don't share. I'm not. As you have told me many a times, I grew up like an only child. Mine.
Yes, nope. But I wasn't talking about you sharing your husband.
Oh, I'll share everything else. I don't care about that. That's like, don't touch my husband.
I was like, I don't know where she was at with this discussion. I was saying, he said, Now understand, this is not that we're marriage counselors, because we haven't actually gone to that point yet, but we used to talk about how it was for single Christian versus a married Christian. However, let me explain something to you, lovely folks. Sometimes you want to do things individual with your partner, okay? And that's not a bad thing. However, keep it right, keep time. Because remember, we're about commitment. It always has to be a committed. I didn't say it had to be a marital, but it has to be a committed relationship. So if you want to do the freaky deaky whatever, that's great for the imagination. But if you're actually going to do something for real, you better be talking that with God first. And get it committed second.
I love the randomness of this show.
Oh, if you didn't know, welcome to the GSL. What?
Anyway,
we can have our own stomp show too.
That's on what?
Stomp the art type of thing.
Oh yes, no. Yeah, I'm okay.
No, no.
No.
I did.
Oh, excuse me.
And
Okay.
she's showing the nature of things. Mm.
Okay, I just burped. That's different.
Naturality of things.
Okay, you are on one today. I don't know what is with you.
I am random. That is literally what it is.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty much.
random. I'm tired. Um, I'm only tired because I've been out in the heat too long.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's like, yeah.
The
One,
heat.
I'm gonna say it was good that you actually went out and walked and got some steps
True.
in, because
True.
you need to do that.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I'm using this to segue into our stats and stuff. And I was like, yeah, you actually need to get out and move more, because you were doing it fine. Maybe now that you're going back into the office, you'll be able to, I know it's not happy, but I'm just saying, I'm trying to look for the bright side of things. You just
My
don't want to go to the
perspective
office.
my perspective has aligned. My perspective is aligned. I know that there is a lot of benefit
You
for
just
my
don't want to
department.
go.
Is it a benefit for me? No, because I'm not the one that needs the help. However, um, however, do I understand that this is a necessary for my entire department? Yes. Um, but no, I'm not the happiest camper on the planet about it. But I do see the purpose, or I see the benefits, I should say.
No, okay. So with all that being said, let's actually clear this up for the people. We're going to go into what we call our stats. Now,
Hmm.
on certain days when we do this podcast, we actually have a lot of stats.
Mm.
Today is not one of those days.
You know the way she was like leading into it. You're thinking, oh, okay, she got it. No. Mm. Yes, and it was like, nah, I ain't got it. She's like, I hate to disappoint you, but I'm gonna lead you up to an
Okay, I'm gonna start with me. Now, uh, I semi started my diet this week.
okay.
Well, I say my lifestyle change of paying attention and
Mm-hmm.
doing what my dietitian and my husband tell me. Because my husband's on with the dietitian, right?
Mm.
And they're both giving me, and like he's cooking healthier meals and trying to do stuff like that, and we're trying to prep so I can, lose the 10 pounds I gained.
Mm.
So I'm doing that. I actually go back to work tomorrow, so that structure will be in place. And like we went shopping today to get the healthier stuff to make food instead of like buy processed food and stuff like that. I don't know, processed means a lot, but and things. So what's gonna happen is this. Hopefully, I'm saying hopefully, by the time we do the next podcast, I'll have more to say because I'll have the structure. I'll have the what is that word I'm trying to think of? Schedule. Get my new work schedule and my new gym schedule of when I'm actually gonna go and do the thing. And then actually, hopefully, I'm gonna
You're
pray
gonna
that
be
I
laying
do
the
this.
foundation.
Yes, I'm gonna pray that I do this and actually go to said gym.
Mhm.
So I'm laying the foundation and doing the thing. So I've cut out a lot of I'm gonna cut out a lot of carbs
And
because
BS.
I'm talking about the actual food stuff. I didn't get to that part. This whole thing of me saying this is me cutting out the BS. So shut up. Anyway. Oh. So, like I said, going to the gym, actually eating healthy, and doing the things that I'm supposed to do. So I'm doing two things. One, not trying to rush myself and
Mhm.
try to starve myself and get into that bad mindset. So I'm going to get my schedule together, get the thing together, and then the following week or towards the end of the week, after I give myself a few days,
Mhm.
is to go to said gym.
Right.
It'll probably be next week, only because, as we stated at the beginning of this thing, I'm on my period and I feel like crap. And the gym is the last place that I want to start off feeling like this because then I'll never go back.
Yes, and
And
and this,
that's me.
you're right, because I was about to say for some people they'll find it as an opposite because I will say that
Hmm.
when I used to be on my grind, for my body type, the high endorphins
Oh no, yes.
helped a lot for me during my cycles.
They help a lot for me, but I know my brain. If I start in pain, I'm just gonna associate it with pain.
Yeah, I stay drugged.
I'm trying not to be drugged so much because I already take enough drugs. I don't need no more drugs.
I don't take anything for pain, so I tolerate
That's the thing.
my
I take
pain.
things for pain, and it
Yeah,
keeps triggering my migraines, and I'm like, I don't want to take migraine pain and that pain and take drugs for both.
you know. I blessedly don't have, and it's funny. The she has chronic migraines. I have, I forgot how it's called, but it's basically like mine is triggered environmentally.
Yeah, I have chronic migraines that are triggered environmentally too.
Yeah, so
That's what makes it a bitch right now.
and I don't really go anywhere. Um, and when I do, it's generally like it's like I have to do my body in doses, people. So it's like
Hmm.
I relieve my body senses slowly before I walk out the door, just so
Hmm.
I don't get.
Yeah, and mine's are so chronic that I don't have to go out the door. It just has to happen outside, and bam, which
Yeah,
is
that's why I don't take those type of pills where she does. And then for me, I can survive a little bit with my cycle just because, there's polyps and crap and all that good jazz. But when that sucker start hurting me in the back, like my back starts to hurt, I'm just like, I'm gonna give it another hour or two. And then I need about 800 milligrams.
oh yeah. Oh, see, I'm up to 16.
No, no, I take two of those.
That's why that's why I said 16 because I take two of them.
And I spread them out because I used to do them before. I used to just pop them both at the same time. I realized
Hmm.
if I take 800, then an hour later, take the other 800, it like slow releases.
It don't work for me like that. If I don't take the two 800s, I'm like, yeah,
Sorry. So that's
yeah, I
why
know.
people, you have two different body types. It's always beautiful.
Yeah, so this is why you get not comprehensible, but enough
Yeah.
of like advice from like our types of bodies and like what we see.
And an actual physician and nutritionist, uh, they help.
Oh yeah, see, I have that, so I'm like, I'm on how can I say what I'm on being yelled at now, and I have 3 months to get everything together. No, cause oh my A1C, ooh,
I ain't got nothing to say, so I can't even chastise. I
oh no, yes
can't
you can.
chastise nobody.
Oh yes you can, cause if you hear how high it is, you're gonna look at me like I'm stupid.
Yeah, but yours is always higher than mine, though. So your version of high
Nah,
and my version of high are two different highs.
no, this is just high high. It's a 10.5. See, look. Okay, for the people listening, her face just fell off.
My bad.
I said it was high high, not my high, but high high. I said
My high could be at 8 something. No.
no, no,
7.
no,
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 sometimes
seven
it's
point five, maybe
6,
an 8. But
6 going to a
yeah,
7 being that's the
right,
high for me.
right. I know,
This
cause
child be on a different level.
when I said that I said fuck it all this summer, I did. I did not lie. When I went to the doctor and he was going to read my results, I did not lie. When I got back on with my dietitian, I did not lie. When I'm on this program, I am not lying. Because that's the thing, like you said, try to get off this BS. I'm trying to stop lying.
Okay, I don't want to really like talk about the Southern movie, but it was a part of my childhood, so I can't help it. What we gonna do? Where we gonna go? Frankly, my darling, I just don't give it. That's literally going the entire summer. But you need to eat this. You need to go here. You need to do this. And she's just like, frankly, I don't give a damn.
You out here saying I'm going with the wind.
She was like, woohoo! She just stopped. That's like her. Wee.
Pretty much.
Now she over here getting the fishing line. Whoop, let me snatch that back. Roll it in.
Right. Because I was, because, I wasn't depressed because I was working through it, but I was having a working summer. Not, what was it? Not physical work where I go to work and get a check. That would have been nice too. But a working summer for get my mental back. Because what happened was, I'll do this in a short way. Life happened, and I let life beat my butt without putting up a fight.
Though, because I know sometimes we do give that as a broad. So just
yeah, I was just going broad because I wasn't going
not going deep.
Exactly.
Deep, but just know that we understand when we say that abbreviation life happens, we get that. But sometimes I do want some of you viewers to really digest what that means. What does life mean to you? That's because that's coming from both of us. Always take the time to really deep dive, and that's what Gwen did this summer. She deep dived into her existence, her world, which is the stuff going around her, and how she mentally handled that. So
yeah, because certain things like I will take care of the world and not take care of myself. And I learned I have to take care of myself. And I learned how much of a sense of humor God has, even though that happens every day. So God says, you're finally going to take care of yourself good. I'm going to make sure that you do this. Here is everything that you needed. And I went, bet, let's do this. And I really worked on myself, and I did the things. And that's why the last few episodes I've been saying, no, I am not starting this on some crazy infomercials type thing. I'm getting my brain together. I'm getting my mind together, my emotions together. When that is working, I can do this work. I can drop the weight. We've done this before. We've done this so bad before. I stole all of Sheila's clothes.
Matter comes my
and so, and I'm like, my hope is that I can do this, and hopefully by next.
Steal more of my clothes.
Pretty much, when I come to visit you, you'll be throwing stuff at me again like we did the last time. Because I'm like,
I got clothes. And she knows I got clothes.
Your mother shops in your house all the time.
And more clothes, right? Yeah. More clothes. Yeah.
So I'm like, seeing what we're gonna do, and this is why I said I'm using this platform as a way to keep me accountable. It's fun to talk with my friend and do all of this stuff, but it's better because we're both being held accountable for the stuff that we say. And this is why she could say, "Stop saying the BS." I'm like, okay. Because one of the few people on this planet that knows me quite well and knows when I am BSing all over the place is Sheila.
We are BS detectives.
Especially when it comes to each other, because I'm like, you lying. Stop.
Oh, yeah, because I definitely will. And the sad part is, people, I will call her telling her BS, where she will then call me out on such BS, because I purposely, like, if I want to be, if I know, this is so fun. I am such a narcissist as well, people, because she and my brother, my youngest brother, I will, if I really know I need to get my butt chewed out, like, I don't know why I do this to myself, but if I know I should be chewed out, I'll call her and my baby brother. I'll get different perspectives, you know what I'm saying? But it's still, girl, you talking shit.
Oh yeah, but you do it so it keeps you humble. It's not you don't turn into the classic narcissist where it's the bad part, you know.
I don't want to be on the news.
No,
well,
we're too cute for. No, we're too cute for that.
Jail is not my place.
Oh no. I refuse. Okay. With that being said, Sheila, do you have any stocks? Oh, wait a minute. I forgot my last stat. Okay. So this is my actual stat that I have. I am 275 pounds.
Am I clapping or not clapping?
Not clapping, because I was 267 before.
Oh, sorry.
So no, I wanted to state the official weight because I'm going to
Got
start.
you, got you. You know what you go back down to. Got you.
Yeah,
Uh,
because I'm going to start weighing myself, saying to start from about a month from now,
oh, okay.
and then because they say it takes 4 weeks of when you start something. So in about a month from now, I'll weigh myself for like September, October, and then I might do it every 2 weeks. Just to keep it stuff like that because I figured.
I would also recommend because a lot of times the scale doesn't really change. So it's good to take measurements.
I was about to say I was thinking of doing that measurement thing that you was talking about
Mhm.
because everybody who sees me now is like you look so small, but the number does not correlate.
Yeah, I get that too. And I'm just like, no. It's just shifted. The weight is shifted. And that's
That's the
literally what
thing.
happened. I do the measurements. I'm like, oh, it moved here. I moved here. Moved over
Mhm.
here. um, so visually it looks different because it just shifted spaces.
Mhm.
My stats are really not gigantic. It's just still I'm at 224.8. So 225. Um I should be under 200. So still work in progress. But I haven't been sick, which is good. Because unfortunately I can't call a menstrual cycle sickness, but
Mm.
I can't take off work for that, unless it was like desperate. But anyway,
Yeah.
other than that, my sugar levels could be better. My pressure's fine. Blood pressure, people.
Oh
My
yeah, that's the funny thing. My pressure was great. It was like
Yeah, my blood
120
pressure's
over
fine.
80. My pressure was like your pressure's like we good. Everything that was the funny thing. Except for my sugar and triglycerides, they said everything else was beautiful.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have no stress. Well, I have stress, but I don't want, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. My body
Well,
just doesn't feel it like that.
right.
Um, so I still have a work in progress, continual. Have I made that process yet? No. However, I realize that if I start going out more often during the weekends, even if it's 1 or 2 hours, people, that gives me some motivation to move and do stuff and really push my body to where I need it to get to go because I have other plans. I have plans. I have plans, which of course I'll continue to digest slowly. But yeah, so more to come.
Okay. What was I saying? I have. Dang it. Oh, wait a minute. It's right there. Okay. Never mind. I forgot I had to pray, and I was almost started to read the verse, and I was like, wait a minute, where's the scarf? And I was like, oh, it's right here.
I'm not wearing my scarf because I have a hoodie on.
Well, as long as something is covering your head, that's the way we kind of see it.
Yeah,
So, oh,
that's why. Keep y'all looking. That the prayer shawl isn't on because I got a hoodie on.
mhm.
Hello.
And mine's is here. Oh yes, and I just tried this new old eyeshadow, and I'm really
Mhm.
feeling it. I was like, ooh,
What's
because
the brands?
um, pudding. It's Beauty Bakery,
You said pudding. I thought you were getting it from what's that girl?
Harley Quinn.
Yes.
No, it's literally pudding. Wait a minute, you can't see it here. Oh, it's
Oh yeah.
literally pudding because it's called Beauty Bakery, black
Uh,
owned company, I think. Yeah, and everything is like food related.
oh,
Yeah, but
that's not like black folks.
yeah, see, because it's my
It's cute.
thing.
I can see it
Yeah,
when you were in there focused. Yeah.
I know I wanted to be unfocused for some reason, and I was like, I I have so many palettes I forget about them, and today it said, let me go in there and look. Oh, this
Mm.
is cute, and I'm like, this is a nice beat. I got some foundation, and I was like, yay me.
I know
Okay,
that I met you.
so this is what we're gonna do today. Today is just going to be a short day,
Is
only
it?
because I was gonna say because the verse is short.
Oh,
That's the only thing short about it. We gonna talk, but.
oh.
Because I read the verse and I was like, this is one of the shorter verses. I almost thought about doing two, and then I said, no, I can get something out of this. It's not like when you did the Proverbs last week and we did all three because they were like
short.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But this one we can break down. Mm-hmm. All right. So now we're gonna pray. So everybody, please bow your head, close your eyes, cover your head, all that good stuff. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for allowing us yet again to come on this line, to be able to talk to you, to understand you, to get to know you. Father, I'm just gonna ask you for can you cool it a little bit with the fire? I know we stupid, but I'm just saying, there's a lot of places on fire right now. Can you throw some water? Just a little bit, Canada, Hawaii, California, because I'm like, they on fire. I know it's a little hot and it's hot. Can you please turn down the temperature just a little bit? Not too much, because I know winter coming. I'm just saying, just touch, so we can cool down some.
Maui.
I said Maui.
Oh, I didn't hear. Sorry.
I said Canada, Maui, and California.
My bad.
Yeah, all the places on fire right now. Can you just throw some water there and help those people out? We thank you so much for helping out those people. We ask you to watch over their families, their friends. Make sure you find their pets, because that means lots of people. We also want to just shout out all the moms who are letting go of their babies for the first time for the first day of school. That's primary, kindergarten, middle school, high school, and college. Because I know a couple of people with all those levels.
And the dad.
And the dads too. Oh yeah, not just the mamas, the dads, because they be, tearing up and stuff, and like, man, make sure these kids are okay and safe in schools, because we know we need that, especially here in America. Father, we ask you for us, that you put your healing hands on us. You show us what you need us to be. You show us how you need us to be and what you want from us. Let us be true to ourselves and true to you, to be able to be the people that you need us to be. We thank you for everything that you have ever done and everything that you will ever do. Just let us be the people you need us to be. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
I was trying to cover everybody on fire, because even though there's a lot of places on fire. I knew Maui was on fire. I said that too. Canada been on fire, and California just had a hurricane.
Hurricane?
A hurricane and an earthquake. I don't know how they're calling it. It's the hurricane quake. Hurricane. That was what it was. It was a hurricane. What? I heard on social media. It was funny. But that's what happened.
Funny.
It's what happened. They had a tropical storm with a name, so some rain with a name, with a couple of floodings, and then the thing. And I'm just like,
everybody burning.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody's on fire. Ring the alarm. It's cold.
Again, randomness. Okay.
It's I.
I know. I'm actually gonna put my glasses on so I can see.
That would be helpful.
Yeah, it's about that time to go get these bad boys checked. All right. So we are reading Psalms 15. It is short as crap. What?
Oh Lord. It is. Especially for the message. Especially the way they have it in the message.
I know. I went back. I accidentally read the message first, and then I went back and read the NIV, and I said, I'm going back to the message. Because
it's like, why do we need all this highfalutin pump jumbo when we can just get the point?
For all the pomp and circumstance. Like, it was so funny reading it. I was like, because I'm just gonna read it and y'all understand. God, who gets invited? Seriously, why? Who gets invited to the dinner at your place? How do we get on the guest list? You want to know for real? Walk straight, act right, tell the truth. Stop. Don't hurt your friend. Don't blame your neighbor. Despise the despicable. Not Despicable Me. We like the minions. They keep. Keep your word, even when it costs you. Tell the damn truth. Make an honest living. Don't be a hustler on the street. Never take a bribe. Stop getting the kickbacks. You'll never get blacklisted if you live like this. It is perfect. It is to the point. It is to the truth. It is right there in black and white, or sometimes red. But I'm just saying, because I read this and laughed because I was sitting there like, why do people make it so complicated? It's really
I
not.
still don't like the fact that blacklisted is bad and whitelisted is good. Just because I'm black.
Eh, I didn't know because
Because at work, like when I get like for certain technical stuff that works for me on my computer, oh, they said, oh, we whitelisted your IP address. It works. And I'm sitting here going, oh, okay.
well, see the thing is,
I don't
the,
know.
no, 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 no. I was thinking that. I was thinking that. Oh, that is the problem with the English language in America. So much of it is racist and became the norm.
Yeah, a lot of it is racially derived,
Right.
and we just keep going with it.
Exactly. We're just like, okay, that's just what it means now, and you can't change it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But your thoughts on the verses?
I mean, honestly, it's the truth. It's like it's literally what it is. It's David's way of asking God, but in his journal, what do I got to do? Because just in case somebody's reading his business, because I really feel that somebody was reading his journal. I really feel that the way he wrote in the beginning felt more like he writing for himself. But then later on, it starts to go as if just in case somebody reads my stuff, I'm gonna write it in a certain type of narrative.
Uh-huh.
And I see that progression. And so
Yes.
because of that, it's just like one of those things where you're just like, okay, just in case you read my business, you in my business, let me ask you so you know, because you're going to ask God, how you going to act right? How you going to behave yourself? And let me explain how much David just destroys this narrative because he done messed up on this so bad.
Oh yeah.
He knew how he's supposed to get himself invited to the party,
Uh-huh.
but he kind of like lost his invitation along the way. He forgot to bring the chicken or the beef patty or whatever to the cookout because he done messed up a lot of times. But he kept on trying to RSVP. So at least he kept trying to ask God, "Hello, how you doing? Can I get to the next invite?" So it's good to those who take it at face value, take it at its heart, and just understanding because it's very much like the Zoroastria, which is apparently the oldest religion where Judaism kind of got its stuff from, which of course Christianity got through. Where so a lot of those old scrolls and things like that are similar in the understanding about, hey, if you want to have a good relationship, if you want to make it to a good peaceful soul, your soul to get to a good place, here's what you're gonna need to do, right? Just a good standard, a guide. And I think a lot of times people forget that David was an actual person, right? Who had thoughts, needs, issues. So it's good.
Remember I said that like when we first started this, and I said like I'm liking how we're seeing David's human side.
Yes, yes, it's very humanistic.
It's very humanistic and very much seeing how you can see yourself through David's eyes because of how much he screwed up, but and also of how much he got right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it shows us like yes, you could be a man after God's heart and still screw up because he takes broken pieces and puts them back together.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like that's what seeing and understanding is like when
Mm-hmm.
you're with David. That's why this was like to the point. It's like you ain't
Yeah,
gotta lie about it. And I just found it funny because I like the message. It's like, look, right here, see, stop.
I ain't got extra for you. You know what I mean? It's just it, it's a good thing and a bad thing because here you have somebody, right, who is an important figure in the three Abrahamic religions because David is listed because he was the king of Israel and Judah. So that was the United Kingdoms of those two kingdoms. His work, his writings influenced both Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, right? And so you got this person who had a humbler beginning, risen to a higher accolade, right? And having to navigate that, right? You're gonna have bumps and bumps along the way. Because it's like anybody, as we grow up, as we move on, the ladies we were, let me roll back. The girls we were when we were 16 is not the ladies we are at 46.
Oh no.
There is decades of maturity.
Very much so. And you can
see a lot of hell stupid things.
Oh yeah, but you could also, like you said, see that in David's writing, how you watch him grow up.
Oh yeah, and his musical behavior. Because I mean, he was known for his musical talent, writing certain hymnals. So you knew he was someone who likes to write. That is obvious with the entire Book of Psalms. Okay, the man liked to write. So he didn't just write this stuff. He wrote other things as well. And you watch his progression. You watch, the understanding of I am who I am, but I know I have flaws. But because of his attitude, right? And because of his behavior, you then start to see, this is why Solomon, this is why, again, we're doing these two things, putting them right now. This is why God has us doing this simultaneous right now. But it's like, then you start to see why Solomon, right, is different than his father, because he, again, didn't grow up with the same humbler beginnings as his father did. However, he was raised knowing who his father was, and then understanding, okay, I don't want to do this. My father's teaching me this. However, and so it's just like you could see the difference with his behavior. It's how much David goes from his, bad boy life to I'm gonna be a king. I'm still gonna be a bad boy, but I'm a bad boy who's trying to be a good boy. You know what I mean?
He's the reformed bad boy with a little
it's like, oh God, yes, this is so mad for me to say this. It's like Beckham.
David
Beckham, yeah. David Beckham was what the tabloids done painted his behind so bad when he was younger.
That is true.
He was so bad when now he a daddy, a man who's been married for a minute, grandpappy. You know what I'm saying? He's complete. The portrayal he has in the media is not the same.
No.
I'm still but I'm more of a classy. I still can't speak.
Well, actually, no, I got a better one than that. Even if you think of one, Ice Cube.
True.
From NWA to Are We There Yet?
That's much better. Yes, that was true bad boy.
You true gangsta bad boy. Even another one, Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah.
Love my wife. I got cooking shows now. I was a crib, but I've been with my woman for the longest.
And they're in the same group too. That's the sad part. I mean, they ran in the same circles. You know what I mean?
That is true. I forgot about that. That was they both did the same thing.
They ran in the same circles. So I see you in the streets. I mean, come on now, hanging out with Snoop Dogg. You saw what Martha Stewart was doing on Sports Illustrated. So I'm just like, too much.
I think Martha just wanted to be out there.
Hanging with Snoop is like.
No, I think Martha was anyway, and she just got more clout with Snoop.
She got to put out her.
She Martha out here. She tries like, I'm single. I'm out here
Yes, but I'm
trying to find
sorry.
me something.
Martha Stewart was a whole her portrayal of who she was before Snoop. It's like Martha before Snoop, Martha after Snoop.
Yes, that's the. I was just watching that last night. I was watching this. I watched this show on YouTube called the React Channel.
Mm.
So they react to different things, and it was like Martha and Stewart, Martha and Snoop's cooking. You know how they have the high cooking, and it's like these are my favorite things when I'm high, and they making these elaborate gourmet meals. Snoop came out with a whole ass cookbook about it. I can't be bad because it looked
No, he's
because
spinning
the
like
food
her
looked good.
because you got that imagination juices rolling.
Mhm.
It's like some of the best songs that I like from the Beatles. They had when they were high.
And they are about the drugs that they were high.
They were high, high.
Mhm.
I mean, good stuff. But that's the thing, people. All of us have to go through a journey. All of
Yes,
us have to understand what we want to be at the party.
exactly. You want to be at the party, you want to be at the table. It's always the old thing. For some reason, I read this and then Miami popped into my head of trying to get into them clubs just to be seen. But this is a but the one thing we can say is this is a club that everybody's invited to. Just like he said at the end, if you do these things that I have told you to do, you will never be uninvited. So be a good person. Don't be a Karen. Follow the rules. Do the things that you're supposed to do. Not the things that society tells you, but the actual rules.
Yeah.
Because society be messed up sometimes. They be saying some next level. We don't want to talk about that right
BS
now.
that you just really don't
Yeah,
want to
there
deal
you go. Some BS. And so, follow God's word and do the things. It's like you're not perfect. We know that. He knows that. He loves taking broken pieces and putting them back together the way he wants. And let him use you. Let him do the things that you need him to do.
with. Yep.
And with that, we're going to end it here. So this has been Godly Spiritual Ladies. She was stupid. I've been one of your co-hosts, Gwendolyn. That is
Sheila. Hi. Ciao.
Lord. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye.